Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. Have you been wondering how you will become rich? How it's going to happen for you? We can use numerology to help to determine this. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use your name and your birthday, that's all you need, to figure out how you were destined to become wealthy. What exactly that method is going to be for you. And we can use numerology to do that because it is basically the blueprint for what your soul came up with before you were born. It's the outline. And so everything in between is your free will. But basically the major things that you planned out, such as becoming wealthy and how you are going to do that and if it will happen for you, we can figure that out by looking at the blueprint, right? And that is going to be your numerological chart. Now, I did a video a year ago about how to use numerology to discover if and when you will become wealthy. So if you haven't checked that video out to find out exactly when this will happen for you, then definitely check it out. I'll put a link to it below in the description box. But in this video, we're just going to be talking about how it will happen for you, because that's very, very important, right? We need to find out the details of what is that thing that's going to be the thing that brings in a lot of abundance and prosperity and security and wealth for you. What is going to be the method for bringing that in? Because it's going to be different for every single person, right? Because every single person has different numbers in their chart. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now, today in this video. There's just one number that we're going to be calculating today. So I'm going to show you how to do it right now. And then after this, I'm going to show you some examples of some famous people just to show you how accurate this is and to give you an idea of exactly how to use this to figure out exactly how you will become wealthy. If you already know your life path number, then you can skip this part of the video if you like. I'll put timestamps below in the description box. So to calculate your life path number, you need the month, day, and year of your birth, and you're going to reduce each one of those to a single digit. So take the numbers in the month of your year of your birth and add all of those numbers together until you get a single digit. Take the numbers in the day of your birth, add the numbers together until you get a single digit, and take the year of your birth and add all the numbers together until you get a single digit. And then you're going to add those three numbers together and keep reducing until you get a single digit. Unless you get an 11, 22, or 33, those are master numbers and you don't reduce them. So as you can see in my example here, November is an 11, we just keep it as an 11, and 13 reduces to a number 4, 1995 reduces to a number 6, and then we add those three numbers together. 11 plus 4 plus 6 equals 21. And 21 reduces to a 3. Now, it's important for you to take note of the final two numbers that you got before you calculated your final number. Okay, it's very, very important because that's going to help us to determine how exactly you will become wealthy. So in the example I have here, the two final numbers that we got before I calculated the 3 were 2 and 1, 21. So that's going to be an important number to take note of. Now, there are two methods to calculating your life path number. This one that I've just shown you is my preferred method. The other method is to just add the numbers straight across and to keep reducing until you get a single digit. It's easier, but it's not my preferred method because it's not as accurate as the method that I've just shown you, and you will get different final numbers if you use it. Now, I will say that in either of these two methods, if you get a master 11, 22, or 33 as the final number, then I usually go with the master number as the life path number, because master numbers don't always pop up, and there's a reason why it is showing up when using one of these two methods. So here we have the birth charts of 3 billionaires, some of the wealthiest people in the world, and one of the wealthiest companies in the world. Now you want to watch this part right here with these examples because, first of all, it's going to show you how accurate this is, okay? But also because I'm going to be explaining how to figure this out for yourself through using these people. So these examples are very important for you to watch. And this video can be life-changing. I guarantee it. Please do not get triggered if there's somebody on the screen that you do not like. I'm just using these people as examples to help you out. I'm not saying that they deserve their wealth or that they don't deserve it. Okay, so please do not get triggered. And by the way, there are many more numbers in a numerology chart than what you're just seeing right here. People are often surprised when they book readings from me because they discover that there are many more numbers that I have never even covered on my channel before. So yes, many more numbers than what you're just seeing right here. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take a look at the life path number of each one of these people. The way we're going to discover how you will become wealthy is through the combination of the numbers that we see here. Okay, so the life path number is going to be the final outcome, right? This is going to be the final outcome of how you get wealthy. But how we get to that final outcome is going to be determined by a combination of the two final numbers that we added together before we got your life path number, right? Because as I mentioned before, the life path number is kind of like your main purpose, and it's like the main reason why you're here. So that's going to be the final outcome of how you become wealthy. But to get to that point, we need to take a look at the two final numbers that we added together before we got there, right? Because it's going to be a combination of all three of these numbers that determines what is the method that you signed up for to become wealthy in this lifetime. And so if you only know your life path number and you don't know what those final two numbers were before you got your life path number, then refer back to the beginning of the video where I show you how to get those, because those are going to be very important in figuring this out. Now, to show you what I'm talking about, take a look at Bernard Arnault's life path number. He's a life path number 4. And as you can see from the chart here, number 4's path to wealth is through business, building, or investments. Building a business or structure that provides something to the masses. Okay? Because to become wealthy, you're not providing something to just one person, right? To become wealthy, you have to provide it to a lot of people. So this is something being provided to the masses. So this is very accurate for Bernard Arnault because he's the founder, chairman, and chief executive officer of a very large business or company. And he built that, right? Because that's the 4 energy, is building it from scratch. Now, but we have to take a look at the details here, right? To figure out what type of business it was that he signed up for to make him super wealthy, right? And so to do that, we're going to take a look at the nuances here, the details, the two final numbers that we added together before we got the 4. And that will tell us exactly what kind of business he signed up to create. And so for him, it's the 1 and the 3, right? Because he's a 13-4. As you can see, when we add all the numbers together in his life path number, he comes out to be a 13-4. So let's take a look at the 1 and the 3. The path to wealth for number 1 is through leading, inventing, or entrepreneurship. Okay, such as starting or leading a business or group of people or inventing something new for the masses. The path to wealth for number 3 is through arts or entertainment, creating something that provides you or other people with self-expression, communication, or that entertains the masses. So Louis Vuitton is the brand that Bernard Arnault created, and it's a fashion brand. And fashion is an art. It's a form of self-expression. So he utilized that 3 energy and he combined it with the 1 energy, right? 1 being the entrepreneur starting a business. So clearly Bernard Arnault was destined to start some sort of business to ultimately become very wealthy. But if he had started any other type of business, would he have become so wealthy? Probably not, right? Because it was the fact that he utilized the 13 energy, the 1-3, and combined those two numbers together with the number 4, which gave him the final outcome of his 4 life path, which is that really big structure, right? That big company, big business, and big investments. that ultimately led to him becoming very successful and wealthy. So, and it's the same with Oprah as well. So she's also a 13-4. She is an entrepreneur and started a business. That's the 1 energy. And with the 3 energy being arts or entertainment, she owns a multimedia company. She had a talk show that allowed people to express themselves and to communicate a message, and it entertained the masses. And she later owned a television network. So just like Bernard Arnault, she used the 13 energy, combining the 1 and the 3 together, and then combining that with the 4 to become super wealthy and successful. And it's the same with Elon Musk. He's a life path 7, but he's a 16-7. And he combined the 1 energy, inventing and entrepreneurship, with the 6 energy, which is creating a community or something that heals or beautifies the masses. And a lot of people believe that Teslas were the first attractive electric car created, the first attractive one that actually people wanted to buy because they looked good. And electric cars do help to heal the environment, and they help to heal the pollution in the air, right? And he combined all of that with the 7 energy, which is providing technology, knowledge, or higher levels of consciousness to the masses. And Tesla is a technology company, providing technology to the masses. Now, there is some debate as to whether he's a co-founder or not, and regardless of if he is or if he isn't, he still utilized the 1 energy because he invented all of the current technology that they have, and he is the leader of this company, and the leader of other companies as well. And no doubt, he's combined all 3 of these numbers, 1, 6, and 7 together to become very wealthy. Now, in some situations, what helps to determine what will make you wealthy will be a combination of your life path number with either your destiny number or your soul urge number, or a combination of all 3 of these. Okay, instead of what I just showed you with these other numbers, it could be these 3 numbers. Because the destiny number is a long-term goal that you will be working towards, and the soul urge number is your heart's desire and what brings you a lot of happiness. And of course, one of the keys to manifesting wealth and prosperity in life is through following your passions and doing what makes you happy. This is very important. So let's take a look at Google's chart right here. Google's life path number is a Master 22, which is to create some sort of structure that changes society and conventions in some sort of way, which it definitely has. And it combined it with its destiny number, which is a 7. Providing technology or higher levels of consciousness to the masses. And it also used its soul urge number 8 as well, so it combined all 3 of these numbers together to become the wealthy, powerful company that it is. So you might want to check out the interpretations for your destiny and soul urge number as well, because like I said, in some situations, it will be a combination of that with your life path number. If you don't know your destiny or soul urge number, I will put how to calculate these 2 numbers at the back of the video. Most of my subscribers already know these numbers, so I'm just going to put it at the back of the video and back of the path to wealth for each one of the numbers that we're going to go over right now. So timestamps for each number will be below, and if you're not subscribed already, I would love to have you subscribe if this content resonates with you. And hit the like button and leave a comment below as well, because it really helps to get this information out there when you do that, and I do spend a lot of time making these videos for you guys, so thank you for your support. So the path to wealth for number 1 is leading, inventing, and entrepreneurship. Starting or leading a business or a group of people, or inventing something new that has never been done before for the masses, right? For the masses. We're not just talking about one person here. To make a lot of money, it usually needs to be for a lot of people. Now, the path to wealth for number 2 is through collaborations and contracts, creating something that brings cooperation, peace, balance, and harmony to the masses. The path to wealth for number 3 is through arts or entertainment, creating something that provides you or the masses with self-expression, communication, or that entertains the masses. The path to wealth for number 4 is through business, building, or investments, building a business or structure that provides something to the masses. The path to wealth for number 5 is through movement, excitement, and change. Creating something that provides movement, excitement, or transformation to the masses. And 5 is also the number of surprises as well. So with this number, you could also become wealthy through some sort of surprise, right? Such as winning the lottery or through a windfall of money. So yes, this could also be one of the paths to wealth for number 5. The path to wealth for number 6 is through healing, creating, or parenting. Creating a project or a community that either heals, beautifies, parents, or leads the masses. The path to wealth for number 7 is through learning or technology. Creating something that provides either technology, knowledge, or higher levels of consciousness to the masses. And this includes spiritual things that help the masses to reach higher levels of consciousness as well. The path to wealth for number 8 is through leading, investments, and risk-taking. Creating a business or group that either leads people, provides something, or helps you or the masses to take calculated risks. And because this includes investing and taking risks, this also includes winning the lottery and a windfall of money. So yes, if you have this number, one of the paths to wealth could also be through winning the lottery or a windfall of money. The path to wealth for number 9 is through planet or human evolution. Creating or leading something that helps the planet or the masses to evolve. The path to wealth for Master 11 is through messages, inspiration, or leading. Creating or leading something that provides inspiration or a message to the masses from higher levels of consciousness. And this could also be helping the masses to reach higher levels of consciousness as well. The path to wealth for Master 22 is through business, building, or investments. Building a business or structure that provides something to the masses and that will change society or conventions within society. The path to wealth for Master 33 is through creative healing or helping. Creating or leading something that provides creative or out-of-the-box forms of healing to the masses. Because as I said before, providing it to one person isn't going to be enough. If you want to become wealthy, you need to get it out to a lot of people. To calculate your expression destiny number, you're going to take the first, middle, and last name that was written on your birth certificate at the time of your birth, or whatever name was written on your birth certificate, because some people don't have middle names, and you're going to find all of the corresponding numbers to all of the letters within your full entire name. Then you're going to take all of the numbers that you got for your first name and add them all together and keep adding them together until you get a single digit. Then you're going to take all of the numbers that you got for your middle name and keep adding them together until you get a single digit. In this example here, Jane Austen does not have a middle name, so we wouldn't do that if you don't have a middle name, but if you do, add all those numbers together and keep adding them together until you get a single digit. And then for your last name, take all of the numbers, keep adding them together and keep adding them together until you get a single digit. Then you're going to take the 3 numbers you got for your first, middle, and last name and add those numbers together and keep adding the numbers together until you get a single digit. Unless you get an 11, 22, or 33, those are master numbers and you do not reduce them. And to calculate your soul urge number, you're going to use the Pythagorean number system again, and this time you're only going to find the corresponding numbers to only the vowels within the first, middle, and last name that was written on your birth certificate at the time of your birth. And most of the time I consider Y to be a vowel because it usually sounds like a vowel. So take all of the numbers for the vowels you got for your first name and add them together until you get a single digit. Then take all of the numbers you got for the vowels in your middle name and add them together until you get a single digit. and take all the vowels that you got for your last name and add them together until you get a single digit. Then you're going to take those 3 final numbers and add them together, keep adding them together until you get a single digit. Unless you get an 11, 22, or 33, those are master numbers and you don't reduce them. So let me know in the comments below what your numbers are and how you were destined to become wealthy. Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with other people. It really helps to get this information out there when you do that. And I do spend a lot of time making these videos for you guys, so thank you for your support. And if you want to get a personal reading with me so we can help to figure out how to combine these numbers together for you, you can head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. And I would love to have you subscribe and to become part of the family. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.